for something on low budget, could you do a paint job on one of your cars out of one of my OCs who's a racer?
Oh my gosh. Well, actually, that question wouldn't belong to me. It would belong to Toodles, or Sarah, my fiance, who does all the paintings. On the low budgets, by the way, for anyone that hasn't seen it, I do demolition derbies and all types of crash them up. Dustin's come out for one. I know some of these guys are like, when do I get in the car? But after Sabres Park drove Fluttershy to oblivion, it's hard to convince anyone to give me a car again for some reason. But yeah, so what we do is we paint up characters from, we've done Zootopia, of course, My Little Pony. I actually won a demolition derby in a Pinkie Pie car before, so yeah, that would be up to her as far as what she's doing. Start painting up.
No, that's fair. You keep being funny. You always make me laugh.
Thank you. Glad to hear it. Thank you so much.
Hello. Hello. This is for the entire Bronies React panel. Have any of you ever unintentionally or intentionally injured yourselves with a gag?
Oh God, yes. You watch, there's a scene, if you watch, I think he uploaded it was the very first Equestrian Girls. I'm doing this thing where I keep close after the first time, like, oh my God, I started drawing this fan panel, and then something walked by my foot, I thought I saw someone walk by my foot, and I smacked my arm on the wall, and I just started screaming, he bleeps everything out, because I was just going like a sailor, bleep, and just
one of the Equestrian Girls, I was walking Princess Celestia's legs and how long they are, and to make the joke, I was wearing stilts, and I wasn't wearing them quite properly, and I fell over, and I didn't really get too bad of it, but that's the closest I got. Did anyone else hurt themselves on Bronies React before?
Yeah, let's see, I think this was for a real problem. Basically, there were a lot of innuendo opportunity jokes in the episode. And I had this plastic Thor Mjolnir. I gotta say it right for all the Marvel fans out there. Thor's hammer. And I just kept hitting myself, and then bad thoughts, get out. And in really thinking, okay, this actually hurts. It's like, if I actually had some brain up there, I'd probably be in trouble.
I think one of my favorite, he's not here, but Viva did a gag once where he was on his bed or something and balancing, and he falls off and everything comes flying down and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I've also fallen off a chair once or twice. Thank you. Hello. Hello.
All you hear is frogs. What was that one morning oh man, this is gonna stink.
I'm sorry, I missed this.
For everybody. What was that one moment, definitive moment all your careers, whatever you've done, where it's just oh man, this is gonna stink.
Well, something we did that was okay, I know this is gonna hurt, so it's worth it. Something like that.
G3.5. just where I cracked myself in the head with a wooden gun, but that was real. I didn't, the sound effect was not a sound effect. I clocked myself in the head with that thing. That was real.
We're very smart.
This is one time I was filming this rock video, and I not do gunshots, and you can already guess what's gonna happen. Smacked my nose big, and I was oh god, it was embarrassing. But I had the wig on so you can tell, so I walked away.
Dave, have you ever done anything that you knew this was gonna hurt?
Many things, but most of them were not for my career. And most of them did end up hurting.
Yes.
I broken a number of bones. But if I got kind of a serious answer, and this is something I still kind of deal with. I'm getting all serious. That never happens. When I became a Canadian permanent resident, and I became a voice actor, and I got taken on by the character's talent agency, and they started taking over my contracts, and I had to start going through her. So basically, Caroline, she's my agent. She started negotiating my contract. She started writing everything, and things changed for me. I couldn't, do comic conventions so much as a fan anymore because there were commissions being discussed and there was the whole contract and everything. It all went out of my hands, And I saw it as like, I guess, a necessary step as becoming a professional actor, but that does sting, and it continues to sting, especially for people who don't understand, like, why. It's like, well, there's usually like, it's not me, really it isn't. It's just what happens, so yeah. That can sting sometimes. But
I thought of one. Any YouTube update?
YouTube, I didn't even think about it.
Any YouTube update?
Yeah. Like, oh look, they took away subscribers, how nice.
Well, thank you for your question. Hello.
Besides Chrysalis, who do you think is the smartest MLB villain?
Larson.
You think he's a smart?
Discord.
Yes, I think he's gonna love himself a hole.
I'd say Clemens Lamb. They basically have a casino now.
Yeah? I'm gonna say Starlight because she's cool too long. I say that as someone who loves Starlight, so don't worry. Discord's smart, it's just very... It's like a troll. Yeah. Well, thank you for your question. Hello, Sonic! Hey.
Yeah.
You're back. Good to see you.
Alright, same question as with the meet please. Since you told me to wait to come here, but the request for girls special, if you guys are gonna do that.
So, right, so I would like to. It's going to be a timing deal as far as equestrian girl stuff that we're going to go to. Because they just started like putting out a lot of content with equestrian girls. So there's still a lot of stuff, like I mentioned, I haven't seen yet. And part of that is because I'm anticipating at some point maybe having an opening to do something with it. At minimum, I know that I recorded recently a React with just me and Trudels, actually, my fiance. She got to sit on the couch for that one. So, yeah. So, and that's something that I'm going to try and put out here soon, but we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. You never know. You never know what you'll see. So, thank you. Hello.
Guys, Grace, you may have remembered me from the last podcast. The guy whose name you can't pronounce, right?
You're gonna have to be way.
There's a lot of... My eyesight's not that good.
As for my question, it's for everyone. I know you guys have been in the fandom for so many years and gone to all these Brony conventions for so many years. My question related to that is, has there ever been a panel that you would like to be a part of or would like to see later on in the future that has never happened in a Brony convention before? Because I know I have.
What's your one?
I was thinking about having an athletic Bronies panel. Like
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Like that with Dusty, you, Grace. I bet Redgar can do it.
Yeah. I'm athletic.
And I'll be MC. Nice.
We'll have one athletic one on one side and then the fat guy panel on the other side. An eating contest. There's been a couple, but usually those are ones that were like, well, we want to see this at a convention, so do it. So,
I'll start submitting the idea for next year.
all right, eating contest. Lots of food. Hello.
Hey, Gabe, just real curious, have you checked your Twitter notifications lately?
Yes! Yeah, right after the thing, I just went to kind of scroll through, and I was like, oh. And some of you were very creative with your name calling, thank you. Yeah, in case some of you don't know what he's talking about, apparently Jeff Grace told everybody to tweet to me and be like, hey, the panel's starting now, where the heck are you? Yeah, I know! Where the H-E-C-K are you?
Get the HE double hockey sticks over here.
Hello. Hey. I'd like to know, which actors or actresses would you like to see guest star on?
The Rock. Dwayne Johnson. Yeah.
I want to see Dwayne Johnson as like
Boulder. Pebble.
Dwayne Johnson, bald and like a rap horse, and all he does is raise his eyebrows.
Yeah. Who I want? No, Judy Hawk. Chris Pratt. Oh! Patrick Stewart.
Yes.
I thought Nicolas Cage.
Oh, you mean a Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage, like that? Nicolas Cage? Alright.
Nicolas Cage pony has to steal the Nick Cage is crazy.
Christopher Walken, how about that?
Oh, yes. Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
Right, the show.
Christopher
Let's
Walken.
give the ponies and the jukebox.
Next.
It gives me so much life.
Next.
Thank you.
Next.
Hello. Hello. For all of you, what do you guys think of Starlight Glimmer?
You know what? I'm gonna give a serious answer on this one. It's so funny to me how a character I thought was just a one-off villain could become one of my favorite characters in the show. Like, that sass. I love it. Like, the whole thing is just like, no, I'm just gonna tell you everything you did wrong. Okay, you suck, man. I'm just gonna be honest. I love that so much. What about that book? Yeah, exactly. Like, she was in the freaking movie where she was, that you just barely saw. She was in the background. Then that movie would not happen. Like, she would just did everything like that. Starlight.
I went through a transformation just like Starlight did. I did not like that they went to reform again. I was like, no, come on. Why do we have to do this with every good villain?
Where's the death sentence? Why are you all so lenient?
And I mean, and a lot of people saw that in the reactions, like, come on. Over the time, though, the show has done something I didn't anticipate, and they have made Starlight Glimmer one of my favorite characters on the show, and I'm like, good on you guys. So, yeah, I love her now. She's awesome.
I see.
Not to mention her voice actress is also awesome. Kelly.
Oh, she's wonderful. If I could just make one general statement about MLP, rarely do their redemptions work because they're so swift and one note. It's not like it wasn't a great reformation in my eyes, but it's also true that the more time the show spends with characters, the more they become accepted by the fandom. Sunset, remember when she first hit the fandom? If you invest by the characters, it works.
Okay, we gotta roll, guys. We got 5 minutes left, so quick question.
So actually, real quick, on that note, Dusty, they were very generous. BronyCon has given us an additional 7 minutes. So this panel will end strictly and directly at 9:07. So we have to cut it off there. But again, thank those guys in the back for all their great work.
Hello. Sorry. Have you guys heard anything from San Diego Comic-Con by any chance?
Why would we?
Is this a spoiler thing?
No spoilers. Just the staff was like dropping the pin still, but that just didn't did you hear anything from San Diego Comic-Con at all?
The only thing I saw released from Comic-Con is that there's a show called The Toys That Made Us, and they're doing an episode on My Little Pony, which would be really cool. So, yeah. Who knows? You might recognize somebody on it. You never know.
Exactly.
All right.
Hey guys.
Alex.
Gabe, my question is for you real quick. Actually, it's an impression request, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Can you do the Wilhelm scream?
Oh! I've never tried that, but I will.
You never know what you're going to see when you're Hello.
Hello, I'm Choppy, and I have one question for AC Racebanks.
Hi.
How much did Donald Trump pay you to cut your hair to put in his toupee?
It was a donation.
My question is for all of you. Which episode of MLP is your favorite?
I still love, alright, if I take out my fangasm line for the Teary fight, guy. It's just one of those things. But I really like Lesson Zero. Like Lesson Zero when like Twilight's just freaking out and then just Staz like, oh my god, I can't believe I love that from season 2. It's still my favorite.
Another Twilight one that I really like is It's About Time from season 2.
Art of the Gross.
I love the season 2 finale. It was such a surprise. Like nobody saw Chris was coming, and it's like nice. That was a moment there. I happened to watch that with a group of people, and it was like we're all like, what's going on? That was cool.
Thanks. I was always fond of the Sisters of Social.
For one thing, I have something for Ace the Race Best.
Hello. Oh, you have something. Oh no.
And my question is, how do you feel about Generation 3 Rainbow Dash?
Glamorous doll. You're not Rainbow Dash.
She always dresses in style.
Hi. My question is, what LLP ship is your favorite?
The one that where he was on when they crashed the thing. Pirate ship was pretty cool too.
My favorite ship is whatever anchors the bliss.
Fluttercord.
Apple Dash. What is a question that you've always wanted to answer but you've never been asked? This one. Finally! Yes! Thank you.
Hello, Lou here. This is for all of you. What scene, whether it's animated, live action, anime, or literature, no matter how many times you guys see it, makes you guys cry every time?
Like cry of like, or cry of like.
The latter.
Yeah. Doctor Who, the Doctor Falls, his speech.
Do I have to quote it? Because I would.
You guys ever see Song of the Sea?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes me cry.
Love that movie.
Probably Sherlock when Watson thinks he's dead and he's at his grave. And he just says, please one more miracle, don't be dead. Like that. That's like,
I'm just saying this because it's Brony convention, but real talk, like, I don't know, I guess it's just pride. Whenever I see like the CMC get their like humor, I just like, my girl, she did it! I'm proud!
I don't know. I don't remember a lot of that stuff. Calvin, there's some animes from the 70s you guys don't know. Okay, Robotech, shush. Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello.
So, Gabe, how are you dealing with Celestia's wrath down in Arizona?
she can just continue to try. I just wear sunscreen.
Thank you. It's been very hot all over the place.
Celestia screen, I guess is what they should call it.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hi.